Who would have thought France would lose against Croatia, a team that they've been dogging out every single time they meet? In the World Cup, they dug them out. I think in the previous Nations League, they dug them out. Every time France meets Croatia, they dug them out. But what happened this time? A certain player wasn't there. Griezmann wasn't there. And you have the coach to blame because he left the France team. He retired from the team because he felt underappreciated. Do you know why? It's because the coach, I don't know if he's blind, he looked through all the players searching for who to give the captain band to. He looked through all the players and he saw Griezmann there. He said, nah, let me not give it to this guy who's experienced and has given everything to the France team. Let me give it to the turtle. Yeah, let me give it to the turtle. He's the one who is going to captain this France team. And there are plenty other players who could have done it, plenty other players who could have held the captain band. But he said, nah, let me give it to the turtle because he has the highest PR at that moment. And, he's the most popular player at that moment. But I don't expect Griezmann to be happy with it because from 2016 Euros, he has given everything for this France national team. He has even been willing to change the position he plays and the role he plays for the team in order to make sure the team is able to progress. And that's how they repay him, by underappreciating him and overlooking his efforts. And from yesterday, you could see that there was that missing. There was the role he was playing was missing. Someone who was able to create chances and link up play was missing because Dembele cannot fulfill that role. He's not a playmaker. And let's not forget that Griezmann is not naturally a playmaker, but then he's able to adapt to that role and do what he needs to do. So I think if you are going to let someone who is so important to the team, if you're going to underappreciate someone so important to the team because of PayPal, then you should make sure that you have someone who will be able to fill in that gap. Because people are saying, oh, PayPal scored a hat-trick in the World Cup. Well, PayPal was their best player in the World Cup. But let's not forget that in the World Cup, he didn't have so many goals. Just that he had, I think, 4 goals before the finals. It's in the finals that he got a hat-trick and boosted his numbers. And I mean, 4 goals before the finals is actually very good. But then again, that's just to show you that Griezmann had a lot of effort and a lot of impact on the game too, because he had a different role altogether. His role wasn't to be giving numbers like Mbappe. That was Mbappe's role, to be scoring the goals. Griezmann had a different role, and Griezmann fulfilled his role perfectly. You just go and look at it. If you guys are unable to follow the games, just look at the stats that he had, his match ratings in the World Cup. You see that Griezmann was performing excellently without putting up numbers. Just go and take a look at it. He won't score a goal, he won't give an assist, but you have an 8 rating, have a 9 rating. For those who didn't watch the games, you can go and check it out and see. But hey, let's give the captain band to PayPal, right? Let's give it to the turtle because he can hold the team together. And look at what's happening. I don't see France doing anything good in the foreseeable future until maybe Deschamps finds someone who will be able to fill in that gap that Griezmann has left. And let me just add this: the drop off from a midfield of Kante, Pogba, and Griezmann to Tchouameni, Rabiot, and who's the last guy? I've forgotten the last guy, but the drop off is insane. I'm not even going to lie. That drop off is like one of the most insane drop offs I've seen in my life. But then let's see how he will make up for it. I have a feeling he might put someone who is more creative there. Maybe he might put Olise there because Olise is quite creative. He can create chances and all that. So maybe that's the solution to their problems. He puts Olise there to be the creator and maybe it solves the issue a bit. But let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one as always.